we had tried and failed so many times.
Yes. All
it
right.
was it was really quite epic at that point.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead. Yep.
All right, let's give it a go. All right. Hi, I'm Steve with our on-grid self-reliant family, and I wanted to go over my everyday carry. And at some point, we'll do a longer video, goes over all of it, how I carry it, where everything goes. But right now, I just want to talk about the cutting tools that I carry. My primary cutting tool is a Leatherman Surge. Please go watch some of the video reviews that other people have done of this. It's a great multi-tool. My big concern when I was looking at it was how heavy it is, and it is heavy. But a co-worker of mine got this exact same model. He got the pocket clip, and he carried it in his pocket on this pocket clip, and he said it disappeared. And on his recommendation, I went ahead and purchased it, got the pocket clip, put it in my pocket, and he was right. It disappears. Now, I'm a big guy. I'm about 6'2", about 220 pounds. So I'm a pretty big guy. For a small person with a light build, this might just be too much. But for me, it is absolutely doable. It sits in my right front pocket, and I don't even notice that it's there. But two of the things that really sold me on the Surge model is the interchangeable saw blade holder here and the interchangeable bit driver that's in it. And because of those things, I wanted to have extra saw blades and extra bits on me, and I tried to figure out how to carry that. And the other part of it is this only has a liner locking folding knife on it. And in a case of an emergency, I did want to have a fixed blade knife on my person. So that caused me to develop this. This started life as an 8-inch chef's knife that I got at the dollar store, and I marked out the blade shape that I wanted and started to just grind away all the material that wasn't part of that design, and then recontoured the handle to give it more shape and definition, to add the finger guard here. And I wanted to really quickly go over a few of the important points of this knife. So, give you a quick sense of size, about 3.5, 3 5/8 blade length. Overall length, we're right in the 9-inch range. This handle is too long. Even with large hands, it's too big. So, at some point in time, when I go to redo this knife from the ground up, I will shorten the handle. But a couple of things that I was really looking for, I wanted this finger guard, just in case your hands get wet and oily, keeping your fingers safely back from the cutting edge. But I wanted it to be very narrow because when I choke up on the knife to do precision work or really get in some power, I don't want a large gap between the sharpened section of the blade and where my hand can hold. One of the other critical features that I incorporated into this design, and it's a little bit hard to see, the groove right here that allows you to sharpen all the way to the back edge of the blade is actually sharpened itself. In most knives, you will find that that little groove, if it's present, is simply cut across the blade with a file. And in this, it's actually filed down from both sides, so this area is sharp. And the place that that's really important is if you're cutting cardboard or some other material and you start to slide the knife in, you'll find that the cardboard jams up in there and it no longer cuts and you start ripping. Because this is sharpened, it won't do that. This will continue to cut from the tip all the way down to the heel of the blade. And then a couple of important notes. I primarily look at this as a wood carving blade. It's a multi-purpose. It could be used for kitchen, it could be kitchen duty, it could be used for self-defense, but primarily this is for wood carving. So the spine of the blade is rounded to be comfortable under the hand, but I left this section right here with a sharp 90-degree spine for striking the ferro rod. And when I made this, I made a wooden case out of a piece of birch. And onto that I put a ferro rod, and this is where I was able to find a good home for, it's a little bit difficult to see, but the extra bits for the Leatherman Surge, as well as the 2 extra saw blades that I keep with it. This is the included wood saw blade here, and then I got a separate metal cutting saw blade. So I have the wood saw, the metal saw, and then the diamond sharpening and rasp insert is already in the Leatherman. The only other thing that I have tucked away in here is I also have a small neodymium magnet tucked in this right where the bits are, right in there. And this all is able to very conveniently sit in one of my side pockets. I'll show you where it goes in the full everyday carry review. But I just wanted to get you a chance to take a look at this blade. Something I designed, the shape, very good for carving, little belly, not the ideal skinning knife or something like that, but a good multi-purpose tool that gives me a fixed blade to go along with my folding knife. So, hope you enjoyed that, hope you found it useful and informative. As I said, this is part of a larger system, and we will go over that and get into more detail, but I just wanted to give you guys a close-up of this portion for right now. Godspeed, and I hope you all have a great day.